Hello, my little ghouls and goblins. Happy early Halloween. Today I'm doing a kind of a collaboration with Jenny Post. Check out her channel, JENNYPOST. We were chatting on the phone and decided, kind of challenged each other to go to the dollar store and buy some items to pour on, and whatever you buy you have to use. So I went to the dollar store and I found me, I bent back the little leaf, these little pumpkin placards, I guess, that I'm going to do 2 little pours on. And people always find like cool strainers and colanders, and the only thing I could come up with, because my dollar store is kind of lame, are these, there's a 3 set of these funnels. So I thought I'd do a funnel pour on my pumpkins. At least on one of them I will do a funnel pour. And then I'm gonna try and do a pour and get nothing but caterpillars, because you guys know how I feel about caterpillars. So very fun, very silly today. Happy Halloween. I'm itching to do a big pour though. Like I have a 12 by 36 and a 24 by 36, and I've been doing so many little things. I think next video or the one after will be big, so look for that. Let me show you the results from the last video. What were we working on? Oh, we were playing with the pouring medium from the Shelly art class. If you take it, great. If not, we talked about all that. But here's the results. So here's one. Pulled the tape and everything, and this guy, super pretty, like that. Another one. This one is flipping amazing. That guy there, very moody, ethereal. I love that. The lacing, the color, the way the colors blended, really pretty. And then I lost the one that had like the chain link fence running through it. It disappeared. Like the paint, after it sat there, just kind of like left nothing but a thin line. I lost the lacing, and I ended up scraping it, and then added some copper and just did a little pour and got this guy here. Part pour and part swipe. The parts that are like really blended and soft, those are the swiped, and then I poured a lot of it off. But this is cool because when you go like that, you get all the bling from the copper. So there's those guys, and then just a couple teasers in anticipation of the Functional Art live auction on November 17th. I just completed this little pill box right here. It's been resined and stained. It's adorable. It really is. And like, I'm not charging a lot of money for these guys. Like this, I think the starting bid's going to be like 15 bucks. That's it, just for a cute little pill box. I always put my spare buttons. These are my button boxes. I have a button box that every time I buy like a new article of clothing, it comes with a spare button. It goes in the box. So there's one of those just to tease you. And then I have this, I don't think this will be at the auction, but I'll show you anyway. Is this little round right here with the copper and the red, a little bit of blue. I always come and do this. I don't need to do that. So there's that one. And what else can I show you? I can show you one. Maybe I showed it to you. This is also a flip cup, a flip and lip I did with the Shelly art pouring medium, and it has like really cool fine lacing. I feel like I showed you this. If I did, just roll with it. I can't remember, but love that guy too. Yeah. Enough of that. Let's get down on the pumpkins. See, got my Stranger Things t-shirt on. I was gonna put on, do my makeup, like, you know, Halloween makeup, but it's Monday morning and I'm like, I don't feel like doing all that to my face, you know, first thing. So this one here, we're going to do the funnel pour, since I promised Jenny I would use whatever I bought. So I have this that I bought. I'm wearing my little silly headband, and I got my funnels, and I'm going to use I think I'm going to use the big guy here just because the opening is wider than these other two. They seem kind of thin. Seems kind of big. And of course it kind of got pumpkin-y, Halloween-y colors. I have a cup here of Crimson Red by Artist Loft. I have some metallic orange from Artist Loft. And then I have another orange that's just a different shade and kind of softer. And this is Arteza. What is this called? Because I killed it off. Wrong one. This is Papaya Orange. So I have Papaya Orange, which is darker than this. I have some Arteza Gold right here. This is it just called Gold? They're never just called Gold, are they? Yeah, it is. It's just called Gold. So there's that. I have some Amsterdam, my Van Dyke Brown. And then I killed off some more Amsterdam Bronze right here. So those are all the colors, lots of colors. And then I have a cup of Artist Loft Flow Acrylic in white. I have only one drop for now of my Spot On Treadmill Silicone in the colors. And then my pouring medium today is just Liquitex pouring medium and water. That's all I'm using. So healthy squirt of Liquitex. I give it a good mix with the paint. Once it's all mixed up with the paint, then I add water to get my consistency. And my consistency, let's pick one that's kind of full so you can see it. With this, it's a little bit thinner today. It doesn't sink right in, but it really doesn't leave a trace very long on top of the paint. And that was deliberate because I didn't want it too thick to pour through a funnel. And so we're gonna funnel pour on this first pumpkin. And then on the second pumpkin, I'm gonna add more silicone to these colors and do a flip cup and torch the living bleep out of it and hope for caterpillars. I want caterpillars everywhere. And if I get caterpillars everywhere, you know this isn't gonna work, right? Then I'm gonna run white lines through them all and kind of get, I'm gonna say like a stained glass look. I have this crazy vision in my head, which I think I'm asking too much. So, but we'll see. You never know. We're just having fun today. So I'm gonna take some white and put down a little puddle first to get my funnel going. And then where is it? And then I guess I'm just gonna stick it in here like this for a second and hold it and start pouring in some colors and see what happens. So we'll do that. Can you guys see? We really can't see anything that's happening yet, right? A little bit of the softer orange. Some of the brown. A whole bunch of the gold. It's running under the white. I can see it. Sorta. Bunch of the red. Nothing's really coming up underneath though. Interesting. Moving it around. Giving it a wiggle. Let's see. Let's go with red. Let's go with some bronze. And where's that metallic orange? Oh, there we go. Now we're getting some colors. Need to save some for the next painting. The metallic orange. I'm gonna just wiggle my way over here. Let's go. Whoa, brown. Again, kind of hard to see, isn't it? Sorry about that. A little bit of brown. Come over here. I do like that you can just move the funnel wherever the hell you want. Let's not lose the paint off the pumpkin. Keep it there. Let's go a little more the bronze with the bright orange. And see what this is looking like. This really does blend the colors well. I'm gonna lift up and go over to this white area right here and just add a little bit of color here. And add a little bit of brown. Lift up, kind of move, a little bit of red. And some of that soft orange. Well, I'm going off my canvas now. And pour that all through, move it all around until it's all gone. And is it empty? Yeah, that's empty. That seems like a plenty of paint. Let me do this. Let me put this. This is handy. I'm going to put the funnel on the stem. And we'll add a little bit of bronze and a little bit of brown to the stem. And kind of just wiggle that around. Kind of like that. Cool. Huh, that's kind of pretty. I'll set that somewhere safe so it doesn't roll away. Let me put that over here. So, not a lot of sew action. Let me throw on some gloves to tilt this. I have no idea what I'm going to do with these, but it's fun. My daughter, you know, last year when she was 12, she was like, I'm not doing this when I'm a teenager. Halloween, trick-or-treating, I mean. And, of course, this year rolls around and she decided she wanted the candy. So she's going again anyway. And she's going to be Hermione, which I thought was cool. No, I'm not going to torch yet. Don't want to torch yet? No, let's tilt a little bit. Let's roll this around. Get some coverage first, and then we'll tilt. All right, that looks good. Let's give that a torch. Stay, pumpkin. Oh, it's fun. Maybe I'll put them in my window. So definitely check out Jenny, because not only is she a phenomenal artist, but the girl is funny as hell. So her videos are just a ton of fun, and she always has cool facts to share with everybody. I forgot to torch the stem. There we go. And I'm sure she's gonna come up with something fabulous. I did see, well, I don't want to give it away. I did see what she bought at the dollar store to use, and I laughed. So I'm going to get rid of this little white at the bottom. And, all right, let's come on over this way. Cover the rest of my pumpkin, some careful tilting. Stair step that off. And come over this way. I want to keep that little bit of bronze at the bottom. Oh, and I love the red cells. I'm just gonna fix the composition because this is too. One side is like very, has a lot of pizzazz, and the other side's like, yeah, here I am. Yeah, a little bit boring stuff can go off. Oh, a little too much, Karen. And ta-da! Oh, they came out really super cute. Check it out. I'm having trouble. I have it on my little cookie cutter, And I'll show you the back of the other one. I'll zoom in on these at the end. Well, I guess I can hold it up. But the back of these have like this leaf that pops back up. So that's why I'm like making sure it's level, because I don't want to run into the leaf. So there will be a big green leaf that pops out here. Let me put my glove back on a second. I see a little spot I want to pour off right here that I just don't like. Just a little. Because, you know, Miss Piggy Pants again. Just a little. Off we go. Yeah, that's awesome. Keeping that. Here I can hold it up so you can see some of the red. And there's like my little stem. That's cute. Let me make sure I have coverage all the way around there. And hold that back up so you can see it. Fun, right? It's adorable. All right, so let me get a cookie cutter, put them on the side. So there, I was good. I used the funnel. But now, so rearrange my kitchen counter. And move Mr. Pumpkin off to the other cookie cutter. Stay there. And then get number 2. So let's see if I can move Mr. Leaf kind of out of the way. Yeah, all right, so there's number 2. And so I had this idea. You guys, if you've been watching my channel, you know how I fight with caterpillars, no matter what I've done. And everyone still sends me suggestions. Your consistency is wrong. Your paint's too thick. Your paint's too thin. You didn't stir enough. You stirred too much. On and on and on, and it doesn't really seem to matter. Your torch is too big. Your torch is too small. I just, I just decided to embrace it and try to get a whole hell of a lot of them. And so to do that, I am going to add 2 more drops of my Spot On to these colors, which is a lot, which means I'll have to really super clean these a lot before I can resin and use an isolation coat before I resin. And I'm not going to stir a lot. I'm just going to spin my sticks in a circle so it leaves like that trail of silicone, sorry, on the top. And we're going to do just a little flip cup and flip it over, and I'm going to torch the hell out of it and hope for as many caterpillars as I can get. And if I get them, then I'm going to wreck them with my little tip here of white. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. If I hate it, we'll just scrape it and maybe do another funnel, because that was fun. All right. So we'll just start off. If it doesn't work, I might do an infinity pour. I'm kind of tempted to do it only because I'm looking at the mess on my counter, on my tarp, and dang, the colors are really pretty together. Like these, gorgeous. The brown with the gold with the red with the orange, really, really pretty. I feel like I've already committed though. Have I? Am I allowed to change my mind midstream? Yeah. We'll be good. We'll go for it, because I kind of want to see what happens. Let's put the orange first. We don't need a whole lot. Try to save a little bit. And then the brown. Really pretty shade of gold the Arteza has. That's gorgeous. Some red. Orange. Some bronze. All right, that's plenty of paint. That was terrible, Karen. Terrible, terrible. See if I can use. I bought the wrong size gloves, and these are just huge on me, which is part awesome and part annoying. It's awesome because I can get them back on when they're dirty. And awful because they slide off a lot. They're just entirely too big. All right. Ooh, don't like all that white. Wow, tons of white. White says, I'm taking over, I'm boss. Let me grab a stick. And say, wow, even white in the cup, man. That's all right. We're gonna see what happens. Just gonna spread this a little bit, not a lot. We're getting cells, which is, I mean, I would assume we would, considering how much silicone is in this stuff now. All right, let's see. Come on, caterpillars. Son of a bee. Son of a bee, not a single damn caterpillar. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I mean, not one. You guys saw how close I was with the torch too, right? Not one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's just swirl this around and see what we get. Ooh, I don't like that over there. Off you go. Off you go too. Oh, I forgot my stem. We'll come back to that. That's hilarious to me. Not one caterpillar. Maybe it's because I'm using, maybe it's a glue thing. No, I get them with my, no, that's not right, because I get them with my golden color pouring medium. Maybe it's a Liquitex thing. Well, where's that stick? Not one. Not a single one. Unreal. Let me stare at this a second. I don't think I like it. I'm pretty sure I don't like it. And the cells on this one disintegrated too. I mean, it didn't even give me nice cells. Nothing. I don't like that at all. It looks all blurry. So that was pretty underneath. Maybe I should torch that for giggles. Where's the caterpillars? Where are you? Are you there? Nope. All I'm doing is making mud. I'll be scraping this. We'll be doing this. This will be a do-over. That already is a do-over. Huh, well that's a shame. Maybe it's because my paint's thinner? I don't know. At a loss. Let's try again. I'm gonna ease up on the white. I'm gonna just pour into my cup of red and hopefully have enough paint. And we'll see what happens the second try. Here's my red. Do my bright orange. Kill that off. Brown. I'm going to save a little bit. Let's do the gold. Kill that off. The other orange, it's just a little bit left. The softer orange. The bronze. And the brown again. Canvas is wet, so there should be plenty of paint. All right, let's try it again. See what we get. Come on, caterpillars. I'm gonna end up getting stubborn about it and trying for caterpillars again with a thicker consistency. And then maybe I'll never get another one again, which would be hilarious. But those little lines right there, that's promising. That's promising for caterpillars. I just thought it would be fun to have caterpillars all over like a pumpkin, like a wormy thing. That was my idea. It's just to kind of have like worms. Like one pretty pumpkin, which we have, and one like, you know, creepy wormy looking one. But still pretty, you know. All right. Here we go. Oh my gosh, is that pretty? Wow. Great colors. Great fall colors together. The gold and copper in particular together are just rather fantastic. Selling up already, that's good. That's good. All right, take two. Ready? Come on, caterpillars. Not a single one. Unbelievable. Oh my Lord. Not a single one, y'all. There's not one there. There's a bazillion cells now. So I'm out of paint, so however this turns out, this is gonna be it. So I'll try to be careful and take my time and at least get a pretty pumpkin. Do I like that red there? I do not. Off you go. This one's very shimmery. Not one single one. That's unbelievable. I'm gonna be pondering that. Well, that was a total fail in terms of that little experiment, but I think I'm gonna have two pretty pumpkins. Let me bring this all back just to balance the colors. When you don't really have any sort of real pattern and you make your colors, your composition. So that's what I'm trying to do. Plus get rid of a little bit of paint. Something like that. And then come over this way. I got a lot of gold at the bottom. I'm gonna get rid of just a little bit. A little bit more. And bring it up. This one's super pretty too. That's like a good fall harvest pumpkin. I'm gonna take some off my tarp here. And maybe make a stripy little stem. Different colors. Yep, like that. Ta-da! Again. Well, what are you gonna do? Doesn't want to make caterpillars? I guess I should be happy. Maybe I should do a thinner mix all the time. The thing with the thinner mix is the cells get distorted rather quickly. It kind of works with this one, but you don't get the nice round perfect cells. It works with this because it's a pumpkin and it's very blingy, but that's what happens is when, even if you have a lot of paint for the cells to float, as you start to move it, those cells are not going to hold their shape. So, oh well. Let me get you, oh, I'll just come down because I'm done. And pop this guy off. And there's this guy. Where is it? Up close. I'll come down. It's pretty. It's very, very blingy. The goldy and the bronze. And I feel like I'm crooked. Maybe not. Sorry about that there. So there's the second one. And then just a quick, another peek at pumpkin number 1 with the funnel from the dollar store. Right there. And this one has better cells, for sure. Using the funnel. Much crisper, cleaner cells in this guy. So, another half an hour. I look ridiculous. That's it for me today. You guys have a great week. I'll probably get something out maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Hopefully a big guy. I'm due for a big one. Thanks for the love and support. Like and subscribe and check out all my links. And yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye.